Hey everyone, I'm back. I know I said the last couple times I did ball videos, which was months ago, I apologize for that. I said that I was going to continue and try and get some more pumped out after those first two that I did. Yeah, I was wrong. But now, hopefully, things have kind of got under control. Not quite as busy at the moment, and maybe we're going to be able to get some more ball videos out. I'm not going to promise anything. So what I'm going to try and do is get as many filmed today as possible. That way we have some that get released in the next few weeks for the new releases. Anyways, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing safe. Yeah, so let's get into it, I guess. Today we're going to be filming the Brunswick Quantum Evo Solid and Evo Pearl. My Solid is drilled pin above the ring bridge area. Mass bias kicked out there pretty good. So I believe what I did was 40 by 4.5 by like 35. Sounds right. And then the Quantum Evo Pearl, you can see the pin is way above the fingers there, and the CG is actually, or the mass bias is actually almost above the thumb. So what I did here was 55 by 5.1/8 by 25, I believe. Just get the pin way up there and just see what it's going to do. I've thrown a few shots with them, not a whole lot, so I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. But I'm just going to start out with the Solid, and then migrate into the Pearl, and then kind of throw some shots to compare, and then we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards. Stick around and let's throw some shots. Alright, so we just finished up with the Quantum Evo Solid and the Quantum Evo Pearl. And as you guys can see, starting out with the Solid, I tried starting out right and going a little bit straighter. But because that cover and core is so strong that it hooks so early that I could never get the ball down lane. And then if I tried, it just burned up and kind of pooped on the back end. So once I finally started moving in and finding some oil in the middle of the lane, it started to get really good. Once I got into like 16, 17, 18 is really when it did, because there was a little bit of, you know, not a flood, but a little bit more oil in the middle of the lane because it's a house shot. More friction to the right, more oil in the middle of the lane. And then I continued to just move in and see how far I could get with that ball before it started burning up. I got pretty far. I got left a fourth arrow, and I feel like I could have gotten a little bit further left if I would have tricked it with my hand a little bit, but that was just a normal release, number one release that I wasn't really trying to rotate it a whole lot or get a lot of tilt on it. It was just more of a just to see what it would do. And then so it's definitely going to be a ball for, you know, heavier lane conditions. If you don't have a lot of rev rate, this ball would be really good for you because it's such a strong ball. And then going into the Quantum Evo Pearl, I mean, as you can see, that ball got through the mid lane way easier, and it responded to the friction a little bit harder down lane as well. They weren't quite blendy enough, so I had to be a little bit more perfect with those shots. But as you can see, it got through the lane really, really well and responded off the friction good as well. I mean, same thing, I tried playing a little bit straighter with it, saw the friction too quick and just kind of went sideways. Or if I tried to really push it through the friction and just never saw it at all. So, I had to get in with it and then get a little bit slower and keep it within the oil. But as you can see, you could tell a distinct difference between the solid and the pearl about how early the solid started hooking and how much further down lane the pearl got and had a little bit more kick on the back end. I think these two are going to be really good 1-2 punches off of each other. But like I said, the Quantum Solid is such a strong ball that I don't, at least for me, it's not going to be a ball that I throw on every single pattern. It's going to be a ball that I throw on just longer patterns in general, maybe shorter patterns just to get it to hook and stop. And then, but the Evo Pearl I could see myself using quite a bit as I have to get left, and I still need that big asymmetric core. But I need a cover that's going to get through the lane and not see the mid lane too quick. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and tune back in for some more videos later.